Quentin Tarantino's The Hateful Eight is one of the best theater experiences I have had in a long, long time. Do yourself a favor and go see this movie. It's honestly one of Tarantino's best, next to Pulp Fiction. So, what made this movie so great? Well, for starters, I'm a sucker for westerns, and Django, which was his last movie, was really damn good. But this was a different type of western. Now, roll with me real quick. In a way, it was kind of like a horror movie, if you think about it. It was kind of like John Carpenter's The Thing. And Kurt Russell was in The Thing, and he's in Hateful Eight as well. What I mean is, The Hateful Eight is a very claustrophobic, paranoid-filled movie. It stars 8 people trapped in a cabin in the middle of nowhere during a blizzard. And there are some people in the cabin who are not who they seem to be, just like The Thing. Each of the 8 characters, from Kurt Russell's character, Tim Roth's character, Jennifer Jason Leigh's character, Sam Jackson's character, Bruce Dern's character, who am I forgetting? Walton Goggins, of course. Hey, shout out to Walton Goggins. This was the best role I've ever seen him in. He really stole the show. Anyway, some people aren't whom they seem to be, and everything is played out kind of like an intricate chess game. I was watching Red Letter Media's review of The Hateful Eight the other day, and Mike Stoklasa, who is one of the reviewers on their show, you should check him out, by the way, Red Letter Media's Half in the Bag movie review show, also on YouTube. They were saying how The Hateful Eight felt like a chess game with all these people trapped in this cabin. They're all there for different reasons, and the people who don't like each other are going behind each other's backs, trying to one-up each other in certain ways. I'm not going to spoil anything, but everything siphons into a perfect little pinpoint of destruction at the very end of the film, and it is a bombastic, bloody affair. In typical Tarantino fashion, I mean. Over-the-top violence. And what I think this has over Django Unchained is Django Unchained kind of felt like 2 movies, or like a movie and then a short mini-movie after it, because there's a point in Django where it kind of feels like it ends, and then it begins again, and then there's the ultra-violence at the very end. But with Hateful Eight, everything's coming together in this like very cabin fever-ish, tense scenario with these 8 people that don't like each other in this cabin in the middle of the woods, and they're all trapped in there because of the heavy snowstorm, and everything's coming together, and then the payoff is really worth it. I had such a fun time watching The Hateful Eight, and it was really great because I saw the roadshow experience over in Times Square in New York City. Now, unfortunately, as I'm recording this, I'm pretty sure the roadshow isn't around anymore, and what that is it's the big show, and they treat it like an old-time movie where the film's actually being played on, I think it's 70mm film, actual film and not digital. And they give you a nice little booklet, too, kind of like a playbill. And there's an intermission in between, which was awesome because I drink a lot of water and I pee a lot. More movies should really have intermissions. And since it was on glorious Panavision film, as the one trailer says, it was so crisp and clear. I had treats for my mouth and a treat for my eyes. So you guys definitely have to go see The Hateful Eight. It is such a good, fun movie. I mean, it is a little slow moving. I guess that is kind of an acquired taste, if you really have like ADD or you just want to see like fast like Mad Max or Transformers action. This may not be the movie for you, but it's a very good slow build, and then as everything gets to the boiling point, it has a very good payoff. Once again, shout out to Walton Goggins. I've never really paid attention to him before, but he really was the show stealer in The Hateful Eight. He was really good in Django Unchained, and but he was kind of like a throwaway character from what I remember. But he was really front and center in this movie, and he was great. And actually, everyone was great. Everyone played a character who you really didn't like, and then each character you kind of get more of a sense of who they are, and then you start feeling a little sympathetic towards them. And then they do something to make you hate them again. Each character kind of has this point in this movie, but the whole time I still was really rooting for Walton Goggins. He was really good. So please go see The Hateful Eight. You'll thank me later. Hey guys, Happy New Year, and thanks again for watching. And as always, you can follow me on Twitter, jgreen89. That's JAYGREEN 89. And follow my podcast, which is Blah Blah Pod 1. Blah Blah POD and the number 1. We post episodes every Tuesday, and it's a lot of fun. We just talk about current entertainment, movie news, and just make fun of things. It's a lot of fun. You should check it out. We're on iTunes. The name is Blah Blah Podcast. Thanks again for watching. I hope you had a great Christmas, great New Year's, and I will see you next time.